the skies, I'll be there. And I swear, like a shadow that's by your side, I'll be there.
Season's greetings, my movie geeks. So I'm going to review Just Friends, the 2005 romantic comedy directed by Roger Kumble and starring Ryan Reynolds, Amy Smart, Anna Faris and Chris Klein. Dusty. This is a Christmas movie because basically it's set at Christmas and we watch it every year at Christmas time. So I'm reviewing it. Also, I wanted to do a bit more singing at the end of this. I never saw this film until probably a few years ago, and despite remembering the trailer from the time and poster, it never really left an impression on me until I watched it with my wife. So, she introduced me to it and I enjoy it. Reynolds in a fat suit singing the Boys to Men hit I Swear is something else. This film shouldn't be as funny as it is. It is just plain fun, with not a moment of screen time wasted. Seriously, look at all the interactions between Reynolds and his on-screen brother, Christopher Marquette. Those with brothers will know the pain of constantly being at each other's throats growing up. And sometimes even now, when you're 36 and 39. On a side note, congratulations to my big brother on becoming engaged, you big nerd. Basically, the story is Ryan Reynolds, he plays Chris, a chubby nerd who is best friends with the prettiest girl in high school, Jamie, played by Smart. When he's about to tell her how he feels, her ex-boyfriend reads the declaration of love to everyone who is attending the graduation party, to Chris's embarrassment, which leads him to leave New Jersey, lose weight, become successful, a womanizer, record producer, all because he was put in a friend zone by Jamie. When he's asked to accompany Samantha James, played by Faris, to Paris, they have to make an emergency landing in New Jersey, meaning Chris has to go home for the first time in 10 years. Did I mention Faris is a complete mental case in this film? She wants to date Chris, and she is fiercely jealous of anyone who gets near him, and it always ends in hilarity. We see Chris's life in LA as he is the person who owns the room, he's cool, but as soon as he returns to New Jersey, he becomes a big, nerdy child who fights with his brother constantly and becomes an utter knob. He sees Jamie again and he regains all those feelings that he once had. But the humour comes from the complete ineptitude in what he sets out to do. He's trying so hard to sleep with Jamie that he becomes a complete dick. It's a romantic comedy and has little snippets throughout the film where it lends itself to the usual romantic comedy tropes, but the majority is completely off the wall, crazy, that it shouldn't work, but absolutely does. Take the scene where Chris and Dusty Lee fight. You could compare this scene to the fight between Mark Darcy and Daniel Cleaver in Bridget Jones's Diary. It's low-key, it's played for laughs, as it's two British guys trying to have a fight, and it ends up in a big breaking of glass. But in Just Friends, the fight happens when Dusty Lee pops his head between curtains and asks Chris and Jamie to come sing some Christmas hymns. But the way Klein does it, it's just mental. And it just all culminates in them fighting in a church.
No! Would you guys like to join us in a carol to celebrate the birth of our Lord?
They're basically the same, but one fight scene is funnier than the other. Just Friends goes more for the comedy elements than the romance elements. Chris is put through the ringer as well throughout the film, being tased in the balls, having his teeth smashed in by a hockey puck and hitting the ice face first on a gurney after sliding down an icy hill. It's relentless and Reynolds plays it perfectly. I would say that this is a guilty pleasure of a film, but it's just a pleasure. I don't believe in guilty pleasures. If you like something, you like something. It's a great, funny, Christmassy film that pulls all the romance back for the end of the film, where the couple finally get together. Spoilers. It's 2005. Watch it if you haven't seen it and let me know what you thought of it. Am I completely mental thinking this is a good film, or is it a good film? Also, Ryan Reynolds in a fat suit singing I Swear. Thank you for watching. If I don't see you before Christmas, please have a good Christmas, and I will see you soon for more movie talk. And I urge you to watch the end of the video because, you know, why not? Let's see if we can get Ryan Reynolds to duet with me.